it's Miss Barbara here at the Riverhead Free Library, and I'm here for another session of Sensory Storytime. And today we're going to talk about everybody's favorite thing in the world, blocks. So we're going to start off with this book called Block City. And this is a really interesting book because it was written by Robert Louis Stevenson. Yes, the famous Robert Louis Stevenson who wrote Treasure Island. It's a poem that he wrote many years ago, and then it was illustrated by the famous illustrator Daniel Kirk of Library Mouse fame. He did the illustrations. So let's read it. It's Block City by Robert Louis Stevenson and illustrated by Daniel Kirk. It says, what are you able to build with your blocks? Castles and palaces, temples and docks. See how he's building? Rain may keep raining and others go roam, but I can be happy building at home. That's a good thing to do on a rainy day, right? When you're in the house. Let the sofa be mountains, the carpet be sea. There I'll establish a city for me. See his city? He's building with the blocks. A kirk and a mill and a palace beside, and a harbor as well where my vessels may ride. Do you know what a harbor is? This is a harbor right here. Where the boats go. The boats go to the harbor. That's where they land, where they dock. Great is the palace with pillar and wall, a sort of a tower on top of it all, and steps coming down in an orderly way. Do you know what a palace is? Who knows what a palace is? Can you point to the palace in this picture? A palace is like a castle. So see, he's building a palace. And what do you see in front? Do you see what he put in the front here? What do you think these are? Can you see? They're elephants. To where my toy vessel lies safe in the bay. This one is sailing and that one is moored. What kind of vessel is it? This is a vessel. And we more commonly would call it what? Is it a car? No. Is it a train? No. What is that, Logan? It's a boat. It's a boat. And he's calling it a vessel. Hark to the song of the sailors on board. And see on the steps of my palace the kings coming and going with presents and things. They're bringing presents. Look at all the things going on in this picture. What do you see? Can you find a horse? See if you can point to the blue horse. And what about those elephants? Can you find the elephants? Are there any other color horses? That's right, there's some red ones and some white ones. Lots of horses. Now I have done it. Down, let it go. All in a moment, the town is laid low. That's the best part of building with blocks, right? You build them up, 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 and then you knock them down. Block upon block lying scattered and free. What is there left of my town by the sea? And see, he knocked them down. Yet as I saw it, I see it again, the kirk and the palace, the ships and the men. And as long as I live and wherever I may be, I'll always remember my town by the sea. The end. That was a good song about blocks. Now we're going to do a song called Johnny Works with One Hammer. And I'm going to back up so you can see what I do here. We're going to build with some hammers. It goes like this. We're going to start with one fist, like this. And we're going to say, Johnny builds with one hammer, one hammer, one hammer. Johnny builds with one hammer, now he builds with two. So now we have two. Johnny builds with two hammers, two hammers, two hammers. Johnny builds with two hammers, now he builds with three. Uh-oh, where are we going to find a third hammer? How are we going to do that? I think we have to stand up, maybe, and use our foot. Johnny builds with three hammers, three hammers, three hammers. Johnny builds with three hammers, now he builds with four. How are we going to do four? We have two hands, 1, 2, and 1 foot. That's 3. How are we going to make 4? We're going to use our other foot. Ready? Johnny works with 4 hammers, 4 hammers, 4 hammers. Johnny works with 4 hammers. Now he works with 5. How are we going to do 5? We only have 2 hands and 2 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, how are we going to do it? Let's use our head. Ready? Johnny works with 5 hammers, 5 hammers, 5 hammers. Johnny works with 5 hammers. Now Johnny's done. That's a fun one. I have another quick story for you. It's called Blocks, and it's by Irene Dixon. Now look at these blocks here. What shape are they? They are both squares. One is red. Can you point to the red one? That's right, this one. And the other one is what color? Do you remember what color? What do you think the color is going to be, Jacqueline? Blue, right. So we have one red and one blue. And look at all these blocks. It says Blocks by Irene Dixon. And she wrote the story and also illustrated it. Ruby has red blocks. Ruby builds with red blocks. Now, do you see someone coming? Oh, looks like somebody else is coming into the picture to join Ruby. Let's see who it is. Who's that gonna be? Let's see. It's Benji. Say hi, Benji. And Benji has what color blocks? It says Benji has blue blocks. Benji has blue blocks. Benji builds with blue blocks. See, Benji's building blue. Ruby's building with red. Benji takes one of Ruby's blocks. Oh no, one of her red blocks. See, he's taking her block. How do you think that's going to make Ruby feel? How's she going to feel? Look at her face. Do you think she's happy that he's taking her block? Let's see what happens. It says Ruby wants her red block back. She wants her red block back. Mine, says Ruby. Mine, says Benji. Uh-oh, what are they doing? They're fighting over that block. What do you think's going to happen? They're pulling and they're pulling and they're pulling. What's going to happen to the blocks? What do you think? I think Holly knows what's going to happen. What's going to happen, Holly? Crash. They knocked all the blocks down. Uh-oh. Do you think Ruby and Benji are happy right now? No, I think they're very sad because their blocks were knocked down. Now Benji has blue and red blocks. And Ruby has blue and red blocks. What do you think they're going to do? Ruby has red blocks and blue blocks, and Benji has blue blocks and red blocks. What do you think they're going to do? Look at that. What are they doing? It says Ruby and Benji build with the red and blue blocks together. They're building together. Look at that. Uh-oh, we have a new person in the story. Guy. Say hi to Guy. Hi, Guy. Guy has, what color? Green blocks, right? Guy has green blocks. What will they do now? What do you think they're going to do? I think they're all going to build together. And look what they did. They built all these things together. So it's a good idea to share, right? Now, this is sensory story time after all, so I'm going to tell you what our activity is for today. I have some blocks. And everybody likes to build with blocks. Building with blocks is fun, but I have something that we can add to it. Are you ready? Shaving cream. Shaving cream is really fun to do with blocks. You can do it in a bin like when we do sensory bins, or you can do it right on the table. What I really like is it makes your table smell really good. What happens when you use this is the shaving cream acts like mortar. Now, mortar is what helps bricks stay together when you're building. So what we're going to do is I'll show you, is we have a little shaving cream. We're going to take a block. Here's a block that I have. These are just plastic blocks. You can use any kind of blocks. But if you put a little shaving cream on it, watch this. And then you take another block. I have one yellow block. Let's take a green block. And I'm going to put this green block on top of the yellow block. And because of that shaving cream, it's going to stick better than it would otherwise, see? It's not going to totally stick like glue, but it's going to stick pretty good. So what you can do is you can keep adding your shaving cream. Boop. And look at this. I don't know if you can see this, but I just built this cool structure, and it's staying together because of the shaving cream. So you can build anything you like. And watch this. I'm going to pick it up, and you're going to see how it stays together. So that is our sensory challenge for today. To play with some blocks, to build with blocks and shaving cream, and see what you can make. If you want, take a picture of what you make. You can email it to us at contactyfs@riverheadlibrary.org. Send us a picture of what you made. We would love to see it, and we can even post it on our Facebook page. So I just want to thank everybody for joining us for our sensory story time, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.